Hi, my name is Sam Lewis from madebysam.com, and I'm here to talk about the basics of using a sewing machine. The beauty of sewing machines is they haven't changed significantly in the last 150 years. So any sewing machine you find should work like any other sewing machine. Basically, you have two spools of thread. One's on a spool you get, another one's on a bobbin that you have to wind yourself. And the sewing machine basically works to lock the two threads together. First thing you do is wind your bobbin, find your instructions on your sewing machine, follow them, that's easy. In this particular machine, you drop the bobbin in the bottom and lock it in. Then take your top thread, and there will be a series of steps which are going to be different for every machine, but the basic series is going to be the same. First, you're going to run it around the top guide. Then you're going to run it through the tensioning. On some machines, you'll have a big dial across the front that has to go through or around. Most new machines, it'll be vertically, so it has to go in this little slot here. But either way, it'll go through the tensioning. Then you're going to go down. You're going to go up around here. And again, there will be a piece that looks like this on every sewing machine. Sometimes they're up here, sometimes they're in the front, sometimes they're off on the side, but the piece will be there. Pull it through there. Then underneath, there will be a guide above the needle and a guide on the needle that you pull through. Then you'll thread your needle. Most sewing machines have a guide or a way to do it themselves, but it's easy enough. Snip off your thread, nice clean edge. Thread your needle. Pull your thread through under your presser foot. And then again, most sewing machines run one cycle through. And then pull your thread through, close up your bottom bobbin, and your machine is ready to go. Now, the other thing to remember, and again, all sewing machines have the same basic function. It'll change depending on exactly your machine, but the thread tensioning is your most important adjustment. And really, there's nothing I can tell you about it other than play with it. You'll go from very high tension, which will work for thick fabrics, heavy fabrics, leather, and down through to very light tension, which is good for taffeta, lace, things that are thin. You don't want to put a lot of tension and pucker it. But really the only way to actually decide what tension you need for a given situation is to do it. The final set of adjustments on this machine are electronic, but they are your stitch length, which is the amount of distance that the fabric moves as the needle goes up and down, and the width of the stitch. And again, those will depend on your exact circumstance and what you need. Your manual is your best friend with your sewing machine.